Ah! I'm stuck. The fuck? Ah! Yes. 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 Oh boy. Oh boy, how you doing? What the fuck is going on? This is a bit of a shit show. Bit of a shit show right off the bat. How are you? How we doing? Are we here? Happy first of the month. Happy Pride Month. Happy first of the Pride Month. To everyone out there in Lewland tonight and forever. That's how we start. That's how we start things going off today, is just by giving everybody a shout out on the first. I don't even know what the fuck I did there. I was broadcasting some pre-show entertainment for everyone, and yeah, they took that down. They took that down for me. So whoopsies. Whoopsie do. But how are you? How are you, folks? What's going on? It's the first. Did you pay your rent today? It's Sunday. It's always a weird one when Sunday and it's the first. It's like, I mean, do I technically need to pay you today, or can I wait till tomorrow? It's like Sunday, dude. Just chill out. Me, didn't take any risks. I made that drop today. Did you? Do you rent or do you own? We'll start the night off with, that's our first question in the Chat, please let me know. One, if you're a renter. Two, if you're an owner. I'd love to get an idea of what I'm dealing with here. What is our demographic in Lewland, Lunatics, Lou Nation, Luniverse? There's a lot of them. There's a lot of you. So let's see how we're doing out there. Looks like one person, just one person. Okay, it's a start. It's a start, and they are a renter. I almost said he is a renter, but I don't. I just don't want to assume that unnerving brain with the looks like some sort of bloody skull. Looks like some sort of blood skull. I don't want to just assume that unnerving brain is a man, but they are a renter. So I'm saying this word, the renter, over and over again, and that was a film, feature film that I worked on with my high school alumni, high school mate, TJ Kiss. The film I worked on like 3 years ago, I want to say. About 3 years ago, and worked with TJ on a new film called Necromance that should be hopefully out before the end of the year, but we did spend a long time filming that one last year, and I did a bunch of special effects and have a cameo in that as well. So more on that stuff later. I am all right. Truth be told, I am here in front of you today because someone suggested I do a Sunday show. So, said fucking all right, why not? You want a Sunday show? Well, here you fucking go, baby. I guess it was kind of like suggested a Sunday wrap up show of the week, and I don't fucking know if I got that in me, to be honest. There's enough people in that space that I'm not so sure you need me doing that specifically. But if you do have any Dabbleverse questions or comments, please do feel free to jump in and let me know, and we could chat, we could talk. This was completely unannounced and dropped on you out of nowhere. So if you want to just chill here and let me just rap for a little bit. We could do a little bit of beatboxing, wild boy shit, But yeah, I'm here because it was suggested that maybe I try this out. 10 o'clock is a little late for me. I'm no Ray DeVito. I'm not out there until fucking all hours of the night, cutting it up out in New York City. I go to bed early these days. I used to be a late night guy, but I'm in bed a lot earlier. So this is starting to get close to bedtime, and I'm definitely not your usual full energy Stevie Lou here, but that's all right. It's all right. We can still work through this. See, I've got some questions in the chat. Let's address one. Who is your all-time favorite Met? That's a question I don't think I've ever given much reflection on. But wow, like one of the guys that comes to the top of my head out of nowhere is a guy like Jose Vizcaino. I know if you're a Met fan, you're probably nodding right now and saying, "Yeah, you know what? It's not a bad pull from Stevie Lou, but a little random." But Vizcaino was a guy that I remember when I was playing. I was a little league guy. I played Pee Wee or Babe Ruth, we called it in my area, modified baseball until high school, and then kind of stopped playing baseball organized, but was an umpire. I umpired for a long time. Sure, not many of you know that about the Lou Dog, but Lou Dog was a pretty decent umpire, and I'll umpire every once in a while for charity, still. But yeah, Jose Vizcaino. Let's give a look real quick at Jose Vizcaino, Dominicano. Oh my God, guy had a. Oh wait, no, let's not look at that. Let's look at his baseball reference here. I'll pull this up for you. Can do that. Let's take a look together. It Jose Vizcaino's stats. Can we see that? Yeah. Career stats. 270 batting average for his career. Almost 1,500 hits. Not a big power hitter there. Only 36 career home runs, but almost 500 ribbies. Shortstop, second baseman, third baseman, could play all three positions, which is very valuable. But I feel like this guy played the game hard. Just fucking played the game real hard. Let's just take a look at, like, say 96. Oh shit, sorry. Let me go back. So yeah, that's bizarre. Holy shit. He played basically from 94 to 96 with the Mets. So when you ask me who my all-time favorite Met is, I can just name some guy that was there for 2 years while I was a child playing baseball, who batted about 300. Mm, some people call me stupid, and sometimes I don't think I could really blame them. Um, yeah, John, you're not wrong. That's what I said. I guess I liked Frank Viola also. That was a little even before Jose Vizcaino. I don't know why. I guess Viola was a pretty good pitcher. Always dug Frank Viola's style. I guess I gotta also give a shout out to Billy Wagner. Billy Wags um, was just a psychopath, wearing like the fucking shark tooth necklace and all that jazz. So Billy Wagner is another guy that I could absolutely appreciate. Ed wants me to prank call Chad as Alex Stein. I mean, I could maybe do that because I am an impression guy. A lot of people call me like a master of vocal disguise. Um, but I don't know. That's more like, I guess, that guy OJ. He's a big prank caller. So if you need prank calls, you should check out that guy OJ. Um, and I always say justice for OJ after everything that's happened to him. So hopefully he gets right and gets his revenge on Melton. Trumpet, my boy, says Stevie, can you fly like an eagle into the sea? Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to. Steve Miller Band. In other words, how's the old wing doing? Well, besides the little, you can see a little scar, little surgery scar right there. Besides that 5-inch scar, on my arm, things are, I guess, getting somewhat better. It's not great. It's not completely recovered, but um, it's been over a year now since the attack happened, and almost a full year from when I had my surgery. So, um, yeah, at this point, I try not to think about it. I just don't think about it too much. Not that I don't try, just kind of living life, doing my thing. Let me take that down. We're started already. But yeah, I mean, whatever. Donate, don't donate. Who gives a fuck, really, at this point? I just don't have it tonight, folks. Don't have my fastball. It's all right. Give you a couple innings. Just see what you got. I got a game. I got a game I can play with you here. I just don't think I really have anybody here to play with. But if you'd like to play, this is the game. I want you to pick a number between 1 and 1,614. Okay? So, once again, in the chat, please pick a number between 1 and 1,614. I will record your answers over here on the side, and the first couple people to give me a number between 1 and 1,614 will enter this new game that I've created out of the blue. All right, let me see. I'll remind you here. Pick a number between 1,614. Yeah, that's that. That's easy, right? This is an easy game. This is a very easy game. Motherfuck. Johnny Carson, the wise ass that he is, tries to fuck with things and picks the second to last number available. 16, 13. All right, you jerk. That has been recorded. Trumpet, no, not yet. Not yet. And maybe it's just better off that way. No, sir. But we're working on it. And who knows? Maybe if I do this Sunday show and we get some traction, it'll work out. It's the funny thing about this streaming. It's like I get the idea that I want to stream, and it feels good in my head during the day. And now I'm here, and I just didn't feel so excited about this in the first place. Now, maybe I shouldn't have hit the weed cock this late at night before I do this. I will consider that. But here we go. J-Man Jack throws in 420. Now, let's be serious. J-Man Jack is also fucking around. Just like Johnny Carson was fucking around by saying 420. But this game, the way it's going to work out, 420 choice is much more reasonable of a choice. So if you want to jump in this action that we got going on here, we got a simple game that I just developed out of the blue, and we're going to roll with it. You got to pick a number between 1 and 1,614. In the meantime, I'm going to send the link out. I'm just going to send the link out to anybody. No, it's not a good idea. I'll send it to somebody. that up there. Okay. Very special guy is going to get the link. We were supposed to talk earlier today and couldn't. So, okay. Let's see what else is going on here. Okay, we're back. Great. Okay. Anybody else? Teddy jumping in with 1603. Okay. Now I have to say I should have maybe said this earlier. This is not a contest that you're gonna win. This is just an interactive game that we're gonna play here, and I don't know. It could be something. It could be something. So I guess we might as well get started since I don't seem to have much going on here tonight. So this game is something I came up with. I've kind of messed around with it before, but wanted to show you this here. This is Leonard Maltin's 1997 movie and video guide. This is a book that I cherished as a child. One of my prized possessions. Um, I was a bit of a encyclopedia kid. You know, I grew up in the era when you didn't have the internet, so you had to entertain yourself. And I just read shit like this and just go on a mental journey reading about films that I've never seen or films that I had seen. And basically, Leonard Maltin has a little blurb and a review kind of skewed blurb, and a rating for a movie that was made between the beginning of time and 1997. So these numbers are page numbers that you were shouting out. I'm going to go to each page and I'm going to pick out a random film, and we're just going to take a look and see um, what we got. I'll read out the blurb, see if I know the movie, if I've got any feedback, if I like the movie, we'll discuss. How about that? Huh? How about that? All right. So, our first number up, John Carson, 1613. Second to last fucking page, this guy. So, this is going to be something in the Z's, clearly. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no, I fucked up. Fucked up. John, pick another number. You're going to have to pick another number between 1 and motherfuck. I should have. Oh. Okay. See, there's an index of stars at the end. Okay. So 1529 is the last page. So 1 and 1529. So please, John Carson and Teddy, please reselect 1529. Ooh, they're going to love this over in Discord. They're just going to love it. Oh, Jesus Christ. They're going to break my muffins over in Discord about this one. All right. Let's try this one more time. John Carson and Teddy. Okay. 44 straw. 44 straw. I dig it. Mm. Awful. And we have fallen on the 1987 film Angel Heart. Mr. Malton only gives it 2.5 stars. Directed by Alan Parker and what? No. Yeah, is it directed? Yeah, directed by Alan Parker. It has Mickey Rourke, Robert De Niro, Lisa Bonet, Charlotte Rampling, Stalker Fonteleu, Brownie McGee, Michael Higgins. There's a bunch of other character actors. Okay, the description is a two-bit private eye Rourke is hired by mysterious De Niro to track down a missing man, which leads him into a serpentine investigation and kind of emotional quicksand. An American Gothic yarn full of striking, sensual, and frightening images. So after a while, it bogs down. Intriguing, if not terribly appealing. Script by director Parker, based on the novel Falling Angel by William Schwartzberg. A steamy sex scene was snipped by seconds to avoid an X rating in the US, but it's restored in the video version. Wow, that was interesting. Interesting little tidbit there from Mr. Malton about a movie, Angel Heart. Yeah, Johnny kind of nails this one on the head here, and points out that Lisa Bonet is stunning. I'll just say it, stunning in this film. Uh, Mickey Rourke is also pretty good. Now De Niro plays. I don't want to spoil it, but I guess it's a film from 1989, and if you've never seen Angel Heart and you'd like to see it, I am going to spoil the movie in the next 5 seconds. So lower your volume if you do not want to have Angel Heart major plot points spoiled from the 1989 film Angel Heart. Okay? This is your last warning. I'm going to say it really quick and I'll wave my hands to show you that I've done the spoiler. Okay? So spoiler begins. So Robert De Niro is the devil. That's it's kind of the big reveal, the big twist is that Robert De Niro is the devil. As a matter of fact, his name is Lou Cipher. His first name is Lou. Probably a lunatic, no doubt. But yeah, last name's Cipher. So okay. Spoiler over. Spoiler over. You can come back. It's safe. Safe. So now, this is interesting. Lisa Bonet ate no basil. I don't know what. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Okay. While we're gonna move on to the next selection from J Man Jack, I want to just chime in. Teddy, hit me up. I think on Twitter and brought this up. I think I saw him in the chat earlier. He wants to know about friendship. Um, and listen, like I am not a huge TV guy. I am big on film, cinemas, cinema. I just don't have the mind set right now to sit down at home, and I've got like a decent little setup over here. As you can see in the back, it's like a decent sized TV, got like sound bar over there, subwoofer, fucking Blu-ray, all the jammer going, and it's just too distracting for me to sit at home and try to watch something. I need to go to a movie theater where I'm at like a place that I took the time to go to that allows me to put my phone away and not pay attention to things besides the film that's on the screen. And it's kind of sad, to be honest, that that's how my brain works, but that's how it works. And I'm trying to fix that. But for now, I'm not a big TV guy. So stuff like I think you should leave. It sometimes it only grazes me, man. It really just straight up, it just only grazes me. Someone I'll go to a friend's place and they might play an episode if we're hanging out of something, but I'm rarely going back home and then watching a series, no matter how fucking good it is. It's just tough for me. I'm not saying I've never watched television before, and there was a time when I used to watch a lot of television shows. I was a big Breaking Bad fan, but right now I just don't have that same drive to watch TV. So it's a challenge. And I, didn't get to see a lot of I Think You Should Leave, but I've watched some episodes. I've seen a bunch of skits, and I like what the guy Tim Robinson was doing. That being said, seeing like the trailer for Friendship, seeing the cast, seeing like how they were marketing it got me excited and turned into my chance to check out this guy's work. It's his first film. Tim Robinson of I Think You Should Leave was a guy who was, I think, either considered for Saturday Night Live or he was even a cast member of Saturday Night Live for a season or something and then moved on. So the guy clearly has talent, very unconventionally talented, very alt sort of minded talent, but like when he's on and he's hitting, it's a very amusing sort of alt humor. So yeah, I went to a early screening. It wasn't like a special screening. We just got the movie 2 weeks earlier than the rest of the country in New York and LA. So I went to the Friday night. It was released on a Thursday. I got it was great. I blocked 5 tickets together with 4 of my friends, my movie buddies, and we went and saw a 10:30 showing on a Friday, which ended up being sold out at the Lincoln Square AMC, which is one of our favorite places to go see films. We have one buddy who lives in Harlem, and I live out in deep in Brooklyn, Queens. So that's kind of a central point. But nonetheless, got to see Friendship in a packed theater full of people who were there aware of Tim Robinson and his shit. So huge fucking laughs. Huge laughs. It's like the guy was playing in his home arena almost. He had the hometown crowd on his back. And like I haven't heard that sort of crowd reaction from a film in a long time. The amount of deep, raucous reaction, deeply belly laughter style raucous reaction. It reminded me honestly of seeing American Pie opening week back when I was in high school. That's honestly probably one of the only other times I've heard and experienced that amount of like just fucking wildness of laughter coming out of a theater audience. So yeah, I would say Friendship is definitely up there this year as one of my top film experiences. So far I've really boiled it down to just 3 films. Yeah, 3 films so far that have made my year are Warfare, Alex Garland's Iraq war film, Warfare, The Surfer. That's a Nicolas Cage film, and Friendship. Right now, those are my top three. And if I had to rank them, I would say, oof, I almost want to go back and watch The Surfer and Friendship again to make sure I got this call right. But right now, if I had to go off of my sort of knee-jerk reaction, I think I'm taking The Surfer over Friendship. As incredible of a movie as I felt Friendship was, The Surfer was even better. So, yeah, man. Yeah, I can see how people might not like Tim Robinson. I could see how this might not be a movie for everyone. But if you grew up in the era of Tom Green, uh, like Borat, Ali G, Sacha Baron Cohen, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Tim Robinson is like on that sort of wavelength. So, um, and that doesn't make sense because it's not like he's doing like live shows where he's fucking with the live audience and stuff. It's his like quirkiness reminds me of those guys. So, okay, let's go back to the book. I like this game. This is fun. This is good. This is what we can do. We can go to the book and check out some old films and then talk about new films and go deeper into stuff. But yeah, hopefully, Teddy, that was good enough for you, bud. Dr. Chow is up in the house saying, "What up?" Friendship was in theaters. Yes, yes. Sorry, I'm catching up here behind. Let me see. Uh, he was on SNL. Cool. Yeah. It's very funny, Rachel Teehee, but it's not like your slapstick traditional sort of humor. It's kind of absurdist in its take, I'd say. Okay. Isn't this cute? Oh my God, isn't that cute? Hey, the fact that you're coming here to try to make some sort of statement, that's really an indictment on you, buddy. But I'll leave that alone. It's a fucking Fruit Loop. Fucking bowl of Fruit Loops over there, Citizen M. That's what you are. So yeah, let's go back to the book. Look at this guy. It's funny. It's like Discord honey. It's Discord psycho stalker honey when I go live. So the only ring that you should be worried about, Greg, is my O ring and tonguing it. So there we go. Page 420. All right, 420. Smoke one up. Boom. From 1992, we have Far and Away, directed by Ron Howard. This also only gets 2.5 stars, which I'm more on board with this 2.5 than I am with the Angel Heart 2.5. I think if good old Lenny Maltin, again, I'm reading out of the Leonard Maltin's 1997 movie and video guide. If Leonard had a second chance to look at these, I think he'd maybe give Angel Heart a 3-star and Far and Away a 2-star. But let's see what he says here. Ron Howard, starring Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman, who met on the set of Days of Thunder. Now, Nicole Kidman, I believe, was relatively unknown at the time of Days of Thunder, and then famously fell in love with the wonderful Tom Cruise and got married, and then filmed this masterpiece here, far and away. Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman. That's about it. Barbara Babcock, uh, Michelle Johnson, Clint Howard. I guess because it is a Ron Howard film. Clint Howard and Rance Howard. I know there was a Rance Howard, but okay. It says scrappy, dirt poor Irish tenant farmer hooks up in unlikely fashion with an equally feisty daughter of a wealthy landowner, and together they sail for America to seek their ultimate destiny in the 1983 Oklahoma land rush. Less a saga of the immigrant experience than a vehicle for Tom and Nicole, who are both beautiful and engaging. The problem is a dire lack of story to propel the movie forward and fill the lulls between fight scenes. Expanded for network TV, showing filmed in Ireland and Montana. Cinematic land rush really gallops in Panavision Super 70. Interesting. Yeah, so they're saying that this movie kind of sucked and was boring, but looks beautiful. And if you had a chance to see it in the theaters displayed on 70 millimeter, that would have been the way to do it, which is harder and harder to do these days, which is a great point that they just don't make them like they used to when they used to film shit on actual film stock, cellulite. Uh, yeah, I what else did I take away from that there? Okay. Yeah, it reminds me of like sounds like they're talking about Mission Impossible, the new one, about how it's a bunch of fluff between stunts, and that's it. And that's it. Um, I've come to find out that like the newest Mission Impossible, they film the stunts first and then write the story back second, which that's mind blowing. I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to put out a product like that, but they did, and I thought it sucked. I thought the newest Mission Impossible was not totally unwatchable, but it's really indicative of what I hate about modern cinema, about the current state of shit in 2025. Action films just don't make them like they used to. So, okay, Teddy, did you get your new number? Let's see if Teddy popped in the new number, but in the meantime, we'll go back over to John Carson wants 99. Well, let's check it. Let's check in with the chat. Oh, wow. Cecil B. That was a fucking palindrome. Holy shit. Unbelievable. Lisa Bonet ate no basil. Fuck. Holy fuck. My mind is fucking blown. Shout out to CB. Literally stopped the show in its tracks. This is Dave H. checking in big time here, saying if you like old movies, I have a life hack. Adjust your color settings to black and white, and now all your movies feel like classics. God damn, genius. God damn it, genius. Look at this. Rachel T. He says, hey, Stevie, love you. Love you too, Rachel. Thank you. It's very nice. Rachel T. He wants to know what's that artwork So I've got right there is a Ween concert poster. Above that is another concert poster for Joe Russo Benevento duo. And then the back up there, I got two like unique movie posters that kind of look like concert posters. One is for the Big Lebowski all the way over. You can kind of see it's like the dude. Uh, and then the one next to it is from the movie Rushmore, the Paul Thomas, Jesus Christ, the Wes Anderson movie Rushmore. Speaking of Wes, he's got a new movie out right now, The Phoenician Scheme, and honestly, I might not even go see that shit. I haven't seen his last couple of films. I feel like that guy's just falling off a cliff, and I just hate to see it, and it hurts to see it when I like grew up watching movies like Rushmore, Royal Tenenbaums, even Bottle Rocket, which isn't a perfect film by any means, but I feel like Rushmore and Royal Tenenbaums are close to perfect films. And when you could put out two near perfect films, and then you start making stuff like Steve Zissou, which is great, but I think is overrated. I will say I thought that he came back for me on the Darjeeling Limited, but then that became like less critically acclaimed, and it seemed like that stuff not having a hit with Darjeeling Limited is what like put him in a weird space, and I feel like he hasn't recovered since from it. So hmm, that's rude. That's just rude. Doom. That's just fucking Doom. Piece of shit. Stevie Lou, where are you? This guy's singing to me. Wow. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, Rachel says she can't wait to see it. Yeah, get out and see that shit before it's out of theaters. Jackass 2 opening weekend showing was crazy. Yeah, yes. That's a great call on crazy screenings. I saw I want to say the first 3 Jackasses in theaters as well, and I do recall having a fucking excellent time uh in the theater. Yeah, okay, Johnny Pay. SL, can you give your remarks on Zumux channel demonetization? Stevie Lou, can you give your remarks on Zumux channel demonetization? Yeah, I don't I feel like this is a developing story. I you know, it sucks. That's not good. I hope he can bounce back from it. Chad's got his own little thing going on over there, so this is gonna fuck his shit up bad. He's gotten now Patreon and this now taken away from him. And I seriously have no idea what caused his shit to get popped like that. But I'm not happy to hear that. Like I'm saying here, he's got income from this. He's got people that support him, that enjoy him. Now, I'm not saying that I personally love Chad's show. I'll be fucking frank about that. But I tune in from time to time, and the super chats he does get do help the show and do make it more entertaining. And that is what we're all here to do, is to entertain. And I feel like I'm not doing the greatest job tonight, but what are you going to do? Yes, Rachel, it is funny. It's very funny. Not Chad's YouTube channel. Friendship, I think. Here we go. Another movie life hack. If you like foreign film, okay. Another movie life hack. If you like foreign films, is change your language settings to French and watch the subtitles on all your American movies. It's a game changer. Okay, not as good as the black and white one. Honestly, you kind of went to the well too soon again. Yeah, that's how they say it. You went to the well again too soon on that one. But Dave H., they can't all be homers. Trust me, I know all about that. Rachel picks. Now, Rachel T. He just did the same thing that Johnny Carson did to me not too long ago. Oh my God, these fucking people! You can't even. But we will. Jesus Christ. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. 15. 38. God damn it. Oh shit.
Hey. Oh, I deleted our episode.
Jake, talk to me, pal. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage.
Because here's the thing, because Abelanker sent an email saying that his attorneys are getting involved now because of we slandered his name on the show.
What do you mean we slandered his name? What are you talking? Wait, hold on.
You said that he basically, I deleted the episode. He says he's recorded it. He says he doesn't have a problem with me. The problem was with you. I need to stop bringing up his name on my stream.
Wait, so some guy who is being accused of posting CP is now gonna threaten you, and you're gonna take that as like you're gonna take that laying down like that? Like that's like honestly, I thought a guy like you, I thought a guy like you has more backbone.
Listen, I'm not worried about it. What I'm worried about is people going after me. Listen, I have 101 problems, and I don't need that troll doing shit to me.
Well, listen, if you want to, like, just let's be real, though. I didn't make this up, okay? Right? I was told this information, and I don't think Cut of the Jib.
Hey, Felicia's in here. Hey, Felicia's in here.
Jake, follow me on this one. Do you trust Cut of the Jib?
I trust Cut of the Jib.
So do you think that he just made this all up out of the blue?
Listen, he's smart.
And also, let me give you a little piece of advice. When you get accused of something, right, like this guy has been.
I want to meet Felicia.
When you get accused of something like this guy, you don't start
Does Felicia have a link?
Freaking out and making threats now. Okay, you know, when someone says, "Hey, that's wrong to possess CP," if I'm going to tell him that, and he's going, "I'm going to sue you," like, what world are we living in here, Jake, where that's acceptable and like that's going to really work? Like, the guy could sue. Please. I would love to see that lawsuit, because what happens in lawsuit is it's called discovery. If there's going to be a case, there'll be discovery. And then whatever he's been doing, which I hear is grotesque and criminal, that's going to come up. So
yeah, and the thing is, it happened on my show. So I'm the one. But by the way, did you send Felicia a link?
I didn't send Felicia the link. I don't see her. Oh, so is that the real Felicia? Can we tell? Let me see if I can tell. And all right, hold on. I gotta drop some people out of here.
Drop some people?
No, yeah, there's people that are spamming the chat. We're gonna.
Oh God! Hey, you're in the bottom of the barrel when Uncle Jack is here.
Got him.
Rock him.
Yeah.
By the way, somebody says that Chad Zumach is a good Christian man.
And you disagree?
No, I think he's a good person. I think that he. By the way, I've been trying to get him on Bubba.
Really?
Johnny Payton A, SL, and JH. Can you guys give remarks about Ray DeVito's career? Does the word hat mean anything?
There you go. Oh man, I gotta get some
Brett,
moderators up in this bitch. Look,
hey, by the way,
Jack, love that. Jack, what's up, buddy? How are you, pal?
hey, Ray DeVito can't sell tickets.
Would you
Doesn't
go
sell
see Ray DeVito if he was in your hometown?
if Danny DeVito was there.
What's your favorite Danny DeVito movie?
I loved him in Taxi.
That's a TV show.
I loved him in the show Always Rainy in Philadelphia.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. What's your favorite movie with Danny DeVito? I'll ask again.
Is he the one that married?
Do you not know any movie with Danny DeVito? Is that what's wrong? Have you never seen Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito?
I seen Dude, Where's My Car?
Okay, I don't think he's in that. You have seen that movie though? Dude, Where's My Car? You haven't seen that movie? You just said it?
No, I have seen Dude, Where's My Car because the clips have been played several times because of a certain King of the Dabbleverse is in that movie.
John Melendez is in Dude, Where's My Car? Shut the fuck up, really?
Yeah.
How did I not know that? I'm looking over this way because I'm pretty sure I have a copy somewhere.
Dude, Where's My Car?
Yeah. I should have it like within arm reach. I'm looking for it over here. I see Super Troopers over there. Super Troopers is right around that time. I could have swapped. You know what? I'm sorry. This is going to bother me. I'll be right back. Stay here.
Ted says Twins.
Sorry. I have Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. That's what I have.
How can you get those movies mixed up?
How can I get those movies mixed up? I mean, like, I don't know. How could I? Actually, that's a good question. That's a good question. Hit the lube button. That's right. Yeah, this is what I was going to recommend. Thank you, Teddy and Guillermo. This movie, Twins.
By the way, you were seeing if that was the real Felicia Gillespie.
Oh, yeah. Let me check. I have a feeling it's not, unfortunately. You know, the way that things work around these parts these days.
Johnny Payton, number 8, says Melendez should be in a movie called Dude,
that's the real Felicia. Hello, Felicia.
Hey,
I mean, I'll say I will if that makes you happy.
I want her to come on. I want to meet her. I haven't met her.
Oh my God,
Jake,
well, I mean, you are.
Ashley has a crush on you.
Ladies, man. Jake, are you just reading the
free chat?
Yeah.
We don't, because that you're not monetized.
Oh my God, Jake, read this one for me.
I read that one already. Melendez should be in a movie called Dude, Where's My Car? Family and Career.
You read that out loud?
Yeah, I read that. It said Johnny Payton, number 8, said Melendez should be in a movie called Dude, Where's My Family and Career. He was on. Has anybody did a review of the fucking Wings episode that John was in?
I mean, that wasn't that basically what they did down at the Dabble House or whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah, I don't watch Dabble House because I'm not paying Carl because number 1, I don't have the money. Number 2, Carl has.
Okay, so let's just say you had $1 million. Would you?
Oh, God. Hey, by the way, Dude, Where's My Army of Trolling Haters? Johnny Payton says.
Yeah.
Ted E says, do you think Stevie Eastside Dave would be a great double versus Elliot says, oh my God. Thank you. Johnny Payton's actually got some good people, good things. Dude, where is my mommy and all her savings?
That's another John Melendez rip.
What about
But
where's my by the way, for Carl, where's my mom wife with my pizza?
yeah, or dude, where's my mandolin?
Pick a number between 1 and 1539.
That's right, Jake. That's for you.
666
What?
666.
I love it. I love you, little devil worshiping bastard.
Yeah.
Dave, Jake, do you believe in the devil? Or
I don't believe in the devil. I'm a Christian, but
I mean, I'm pretty sure Christians believe in the devil. I'm not saying do you. First of all, I didn't say do you worship the devil. I said do you believe.
So there's 2 comments we gotta say. By the way, hi Ellie. Number 1, Ray DeVito should be in Dude, Where's My Brain Cells? And Teddy's Stevie, is it true that ESD got fired for being racist toward Black Earl? You typed in if you type in where it says he was a racist. Dude, where's my whiskey? Colombo says.
Let's get one thing at a time here, Jake. Okay, let's see what's on 666.
Uh-oh. What did you what's you're doing?
Okay, so we're reading from a book of movie reviews from 1997, and you're going to the page. Okay, I got this one. It Came from Outer Space, 1953, directed by Jack Arnold, starring Richard Carlson, Barbara Rush, Charles Drake, and Russell Johnson.
Richard Pryor was in a movie? Richard Pryor?
Richard Carlson.
Oh. Why did I get Richard Carlson mixed up with Richard Pryor?
That's okay, bud. We all get confused sometimes.
Is there somebody backstage? Is there somebody backstage?
Not yet. No. I did send her the link. I did send her the link, though. But okay, yes.
She might be busy. She might be busy. She might be on MLC right now.
MLC's not on right now, though. But I kind of wish it was. I'd be watching it. So yeah, would Eastside Dave make a good Dabbleverse guest? I don't think so. He's not into this shit. As a matter of fact, I know for a fact that Dave doesn't like any of this sort of drama, and can't really hang with the drama stuff. So,
by the way, SL, do you remember when you and Melendez was watching that clip of drunk Kate Meany, whose trigger beer emoji iconic?
Whoa. Man, I don't remember that, Johnny. I wish I did, but I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. I don't even.
Hey, I'm gonna
find that clip.
Yeah, because it's scrubbed. It's scrubbed after they had their falling out.
Teddy wants to know though, Stevie, is it true Eastside Dave got fired for being racist towards Black Earl? If you type in why did he get fired, it says he was racist. Oh.
Hey, I just want to tell you, we got a death we can talk about. Loretta Swift died this week.
Yeah, I don't. Can you tell me who is Loretta Swift? I keep hearing that name.
Margaret Hot Lips Houlihan from MASH. She was the head. She played the head nurse on MASH. She was the love interest of Frank Burns for the first 4 seasons.
Jesus, are you a big MASH fan?
Hello, I watched MASH since I was a little kid.
Wow, we learn something new every day.
When it played, here's the thing: MASH played on all the shows it played on all channels. TV Land, and then it was on other channels. It was on
syndication. They call that.
Yeah. Hey, so I've been watching a documentary. This guy, Amazing Louise, makes awesome documentaries. He did the Cartoon Network one, and then a 2-part about before the Sponge and during the Sponge.
It's on YouTube?
Yeah. About Nickelodeon. it's a documentary, and he talks about uh Pinwheel. And then he talks about like the Nickelodeon in the '80s when they're having to share a brand with with A&E.
I can't find it. You're gonna have to send it to me.
I'll send it to you later.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna pull it up now, but
Yeah. By the way, if you need an attorney, to say hey, call Stevie Lou. I'm sorry. I had 1539. 1337.
we never did. Okay, yeah, you gotta let me read it out though. Oh wow,
Sorry.
look at that.
We already read that.
Guillermo Castillo. What's everybody's favorite comedy movie? I finally watched Uncle Buck. The sorcerer
Oh,
recommended it. It was good.
oh,
Yeah, it's a good one. John Candy was the man.
Friday, Friday,
That's a great
Friday.
one too.
But no, my favorite, because I watched it when I was younger. It's called Bait Shop with Billy Ray Cyrus and Bill Engvall.
What?
It's called Bait Shop. It's about a person that worked at ran a bait shop that his brother-in-law was his brother-in-law owns, and they're thinking about closing it down
Wow.
because the business wasn't good.
Okay.
Because now,
Yeah, I've never heard
hey,
of this.
so here's the thing: bait shops are dying breed because everybody because the big guys are selling bait now, like
Right.
Walmart
Walmart.
and
Yeah. Yeah. It's sad to see that happen to
yeah,
a town.
a small bit. Here's the thing: fuck Jeff Bezos.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah. So
Johnny Payton.
so Hate Me versus Little Lemmy. Don't remind me
Yeah.
about that. God, this little dude. That clip. I had to watch that. I had to watch that clip, and dude, I I'm gonna kick Gino's butt for bringing Kate Meany into the community.
Thank you. Someone finally has to say it.
uh,
All right.
remarks on John Melendez's appearance schedule. He's no podcast.
Good for him, man.
I think that what I don't believe. I think that is still making money on memberships. He's not if he doesn't turn those off. Remember, he doesn't have. This is more of a Stevie question. Anthony cried about Opie, but who's Danny Ross?
He was an old producer for Opie and Anthony.
Was the worst he could sling it, but not take it. He was scummy. Oh, did you see the So I watch. It's Eric Nagel or
I
E-Rock.
mean, no one watches that show apparently.
Hello, I watch it because it's actually I support everybody in our community. But he was on TDC Cast, I think podcast, and talked about like how he has a lot of the file. He was talking about he did automation back in the day. It took him a couple years to get the board for O&A, so he could do
E-Rock,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
because Sirius and XM didn't want to get power, but now you don't need to be on a big show. Just do YouTube and
Yeah,
get a big.
yeah, I hear you. Dirty Work is a great
Yeah.
movie. I wish they would have released the unrated version. Well, they just did. If you go to
So
Vinegar,
what device is that?
yeah, this over here. This is the Puffco Peak 2.
Johnny Payton says I'm currently using the Lee True Pod from
Yeah,
Truly
I'll look that up.
Consistent.
I'm looking that up.
Or
Yeah, I guess just lost Jake, or he's on mute. I think he's on mute. True Leave. Oh, this looks like that's just a sauce pod. Oh boy. All right. I'm gonna have to check that out. Off air. True pods. Sound fun. Jake, you all right over there?
I'm okay. Sorry, someone
Cool.
came in. Sorry.
You being loud?
No, she was just trying to get cake. Hey, by the way, so what do you, who is the biggest radio person that you think of that still does radio?
The biggest radio name that I still
I
think of.
Who still does radio? Still does radio. I gotta
I
say
mean, go ahead.
I have to say it's either it has to be either Charlemagne the God of the Breakfast Club
Good call.
or Ricky Smiley.
Ricky Smiley. Okay.
Atlanta.
There's a guy named Funkmaster Flex out of New York City. That's probably one of the only
Oh,
other guys.
so I have a story. So I had Gomez Adams from TK Classic Rock out of Syracuse,
Okay.
and their rock station, their hard rock station is called K Rock, and he said that he said that they kept when Howard was on K Rock in New York City, they kept getting the K Rock in Central New York kept getting calls about K
Yeah,
Rock in
I
New
can see
York,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. All right,
Yeah,
Jake. You know what? I'm fucking crashing out here, man.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's not you. It's me. I'm just tired and gonna
Hey,
go to
you got
sleep.
work tomorrow. You got work tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? But you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not the only
So
one.
so what do you think? Who was so who would you know? Do you have any stories about Riley Martin?
No,
Did you got to meet Riley Martin, right?
no.
Wait, is he the guy? Wait a minute. Is he the guy that was the big con of Pac-Man? Wait a minute. Hey, Jake, you're thinking of Billy Mitchell. That's not Riley Martin. That was
Ah,
Billy
yeah, Billy
Mitchell.
Mitchell. Yeah, sorry, I was completely lost there, but I was just going on the
No,
ride.
no, 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 no.
This
Jake
was your
decided.
movie. I'm just living in it.
Jake, Jake's getting Riley Martin mixed up. I'm getting Riley Martin. I think I'm a little tired, but I got
Yeah,
Riley
me
Martin
too,
mixed up
buddy.
with Billy Mitchell.
Yeah. All right,
I
pal.
think.
Listen, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it
All
here.
right, I'm not charging you for this.
Oh wow, that's really sweet of you. Let me see. I'll get you next time. How about that?
All right, love you,
Sound
brother.
good? All right,
Bye.
pal. Have a
Hey,
good one, Jake.
by
Go
the way,
ahead. You got any plugs? Please plug
I got
away if you
something
got it.
for you. I got something
Go
for you.
ahead. What do you got? Well done. The boy is learning. The boy is learning. Laugh my ass off. Oh boy. Guys, I don't know. This just got me just completely out right now. I think the weed cock might have got to me a little bit, and I'm tired. Had a long day. Had a bunch of stuff to talk about, but I think we'll just leave it at this. And this has been a Stevie Lou Presents production. Thank you, and good night.